Welcome back to Mike's Man Cave and welcome back to another van life related video. Now today we're going to have a look at the Ryder 1500 watt pure sine wave power inverter with remote. Now I'm just in the process of installing this in my van, and I'm sitting in my van as we record this video, and I'm going to show you what comes in the box and how it works. Now these are currently on clearance. I think these used to be about $300 or $400. I can't remember the exact price. I'll put it up on the screen for you. And they are going really cheap. They're on clearance at the moment. They've also got a 1000 watt one and I think another smaller one, and then they've got the new ones which are more expensive. So if you're in the market for an inverter for your van or your car or your camper, it might be worthwhile grabbing one of these and getting yourself a bargain. Now this box here is empty. I've already taken the converter out, but I'm going to show you exactly what came in the box, and I'm also going to test out the inverter today so you can see it in action and you can see it working. And I will be running it off my 100 amp hour King's lithium slimline battery that I've got sitting here. So let's have a look what came in this box that is now empty. So it came with two heavy duty cables to connect this to your battery. It came with an instruction book. It came with the actual inverter, which has got a single power outlet, and it's got the input here for the remote control to turn it on and off remotely. It's also got an on and off switch and some LED indicator lights there. And on the other side it's got two cooling fans and the connection points for your power supply wires there. And if you have a look down here, you can see the remote controller and battery monitor that came in the kit. I've already mounted that here, and I've got the cable there just so we can test this out today. So let's connect this up and give it a test run. So the red wire connects to the positive terminal, and we're just doing this temporarily just so I can show you how it all works. The black wire connects to the black terminal, and now these other ends connect to the battery. Also make sure your inverter is actually switched off when you are connecting it. So we connect the positive to the positive side of the battery, and we connect the negative to the negative side of the battery. Now if you have your inverter mounted where it's accessible, and my one won't be, but if you have your inverter mounted where it's accessible, that's all you need to do. You can now turn on your inverter and your power light comes on, and you've now got a working power point there. So let's just quickly go and test that out. Now I've got an electric power sander there which we're going to plug into the inverter. Now hopefully this will work now when I switch it on. It will be running off the inverter, which is powered by the 12 volt battery. So let's try it out. There you go. Works perfectly. So you can now run 240 volt accessories off your 12 volt system in your camper van or in your car or anywhere else for that matter. And let's have a look what happens if we want to mount this remotely like what I'm doing, and we will connect the battery monitor and remote control to the inverter. So what you need to do is connect the remote control wire and monitoring wire, which is as simple as this. Now for the remote control to work, your inverter has to be turned on there and be on standby, which it now is. So then we press the on button down here. This activates your battery meter, which shows you the approximate charge level of your battery, and it also shows you your current draw at the moment from the inverter. So now let's power up the actual inverter. You can see that LED light has now come on, which means the inverter is active and ready to use. And now when I turn on the sander, you should be able to see the current draw on the monitor there. that I'm done, I should be able to turn off the inverter by pressing that button. You can see that the green light has gone off, which means the inverter's back in standby mode and there's zero draw. Now if I try and turn on the sander, it does not work. But you can still use it as a battery monitor to give you an idea of the charge level of your battery, which is pretty good at the moment, as you can see there. As you just saw, the inverter worked really well. It easily powered the electric sander, and you can see everything that comes in the box there. You can use it, as you saw earlier in this video, you can use the inverter without using the remote, or you can use the remote as a battery monitor, or you can just use it as a remote control like I will be doing, because I'll be hardwiring some plugs into the inverter, and I will have some actual power points in my van that I can just plug into with any 240 volt devices. Now I have bought a 240 volt power point from Bunnings, and I did get a black one. It's actually matte black, as it says there, and this is what it looks like. And this will be mounted in the van, and this will be the only thing visible from the inverter, so I can just plug straight into this just like you're in your house, and all I need to do is press that button on the remote control to activate the inverter, and then I've got 240 volt power wherever I go. Now if you have any questions about anything you saw in today's video, leave your question down below and I'll try and answer it to the best of my ability. If you want to learn more about how to set up and design 12 volt electrical systems for campers or cars or whatever, check out some of the videos that I've got linked down below. I've got plenty of videos on stuff to use and also on how to set it up, and there's also more videos that are going to be coming out shortly. So make sure you subscribe to the channel if you want to have a look at those videos when they come out. In the meantime, don't forget to give me a big thumbs up, and don't forget to smash the subscribe button, not the brand new inverter, for more videos from Mike's Man Cave. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.